Halloween, the night ghosts and ghouls arise from their slumber to wander the earth, and if you are not careful, they might take you back with them when they leave. Halloween has been around for many, many years. It is celebrated in many different cultures, many different ways. But one that isn't as that people do is talk about ghosts and ghouls. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. But instead of doing it about real life, we're going to do it about Pokemon. And we're not talking about the ghosts Pokemon, like ghost type Pokemon, because they're pretty obvious. We're going to talk about the human ghosts. Every single human ghost. Before we go, I will add the ones that won't be talked about are these here. The sprites in the Pokestar Studios, because they're not human ghosts. They're made for the thing, so I don't classify them as ghosts. They might be ghosts, but for this, we're going to say no. Let's begin with the first one. Lavender Town, to this day, is still the creepiest place in Pokemon history. Just that music, which yes, I am playing, just for dramatic effect. It's just plain creepy. But besides Lavender Town being where you go to capture ghost type Pokemon, there are some human ghosts here. Before you even enter the tower, there's a person who says, "Do you believe in ghosts?" If you say no, she'll say, "Oh, guess that white hand on your shoulder isn't real either." That appears in not just the anime, not just the games, but also Pokemon Origins. Yep. Then you go more in there, there's more from there's so much to go over in Lavender Town, Tower, etc. There's so many creepy passages from it. Myths and legends, Buried Alive, which is 100% fake. Even up to the part where you find your rival and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing here? None of your Pokemon look dead," which makes people realize you killed one of his Pokemon. Which, if that's true, that's pretty sad and messed up. But that's only the first on this long list of ghosts. The old Shittu, the old Shitsu, the old Shatu is next door to Erika City. Now, you go here to catch ghost Pokemon, but in the process, you might have noticed. You go to a room, there's a girl. That's weird. Then again, there's a butler. You go, "Okay, this is weird. What are they? They are ghosts." You find out from the gym leader, Erika, that some people have said they've heard ghosts coming from that area. Not ghost Pokemon, but ghost human. You talk to her. She doesn't really talk about it, but she stands out there talking about it to you, which made people suspect, which has a theory that she was never meant to be the gym leader. The little girl was. And Erika, whatever, I can't remember her name now. I just said it, forgot. She got jealous of her sister because her grandfather, the old man, was impressed by her younger sister, so she poisoned both of them to become the gym leader. Then once she became gym leader, she went back to revive him with an antidote, but it was too late, which is why you can find an antidote in the bin. Pretty dark, but not as dark as the next. Okay, not as dark. I should mention there's one more in Sinnoh which I never really knew about until now. In Route 217, there is a ghost of a yokai. Which you go near the house, she'll be there, and you go with an spell tag from inside. The woman disappears, and Ace Trainer comments that the hauntings in the area implies that the woman was a ghost. Quote, "A person, a rare sight. Thank you for visiting. A gift." I never knew about this, so this is the first time I've ever actually done it. Now, to the creepiest ghost in Pokemon history. This first ghost, you can peer in black and white. The mysterious bridge. You go up to her, she'll fly, she'll teleport away. Person next to you's like, "What just happened?" You go down, you talk, there was a girl who plays with an Abra. And it's like, "Oh, it's cute, she's playing with her Abra." Like, that's adorable, playing with an Abra, using teleport to scare people. Oh, that's cute. But then, Black and White 2 came, and we find the strange house. And while exploring the strange house, we find the same girl, but this time, she talks. An everlasting dark dream. An endless dream of darkness. Dad? Mom? Abra? Where are you? The second time you encounter her. In the dark dream, I heard my dad's voice. Forget about the lunar wing. Please stay here with me. The final encounter. Oh, the lunar wing. I can't take it now, but it'll be okay. Please return the wing to the Pokémon. I was waiting on the bridge so I could return it myself. The Pokémon you return the wing to is Cresselia. This is the first proper encounter of a human that was killed by a Pokemon in the games that I can at least remember. There is a theory on Game Theory which he kind of messes up a bit on it, but the dad goes to get the Lunar Wing, comes back and it's too late. My question is, where did she encounter Darkrai in Unova? Because I know there's a Darkrai in Sinnoh, as there's an event for it, and also it's in the anime. Quite interesting. But that's the first confirmed death that we know of by Pokemon. Now, X and Y had its little haunted thing. You go talk to the man and he tells you a story. If you listen to the whole story, it's indicated that it's potentially Zygarde, which could be explained more in the AZ games coming up, which hopefully this Ghost Girl is explained. You go to Lumio City, this random building. You walk in, go to the second floor, and this happens. Yep. No, you are not the one. This here has brought up so many fan theories and creepypastas around it. It's just, no one knows who this girl is, who is the one, and you go to the building directly across from her, you find another one that says, if you don't, please leave, stop making noise. If you do, I won't hear the elevator. Is this the same girl? Her friend? What? Because there's so many mysteries in X and Y. I have a video planned for it, which I might actually upload, not straight after this, but upload if this video gets, I don't know, figured out. But there's so many theories on X and Y that this girl is just so much. X and Y deserves its own video, honestly. This one, there isn't much. Now, before I continue, I'm not the biggest fan of the Gen 3 games. Don't get me wrong, I love Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I love Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But that's not my biggest games. But when you go fight the Elite Four, this only happens once. By fighting, I think her name's Phoebe, or whatever, how you don't pronounce it, I'm not too sure. After you beat her, as the screen goes to black, for one frame, you see a ghost girl sitting behind her. Then later, it's been so long since I've played the game and actually beaten it, the ghost girl the camera turns in perspective of the ghost girl, as some theorize, and she looks up to where you currently are, walks over, and just looks at you. There's not much known about this, but the theories go that this ghost girl is Phoebe's sister. My personal opinion is it's not her sister, it's her daughter. She could have been pregnant, something happened, she's dead, and because she's a ghost type specialist, the ghost Pokemon have helped this ghost come with her mother or sister to watch over her. Those are the main ghosts that get talked about a lot. There are some others, like in the demo for Sword and Shield's Pokemon Sun and Moon, which I do have. There's a ghost girl in Hylia City, Maria, who says she wants to sail to meet her parents again, but she's nervous about boats and asks to be seen off her journey. She thanks the players' encouragement by giving her a comment shard and walks away, just to disappear behind a passing Garchomp. Never knew that. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there's a girl who makes you do these quests, mysterious quests. Then when you finish them all, she'll give you wise glasses. Security guard shows up, the girl's disappeared. Sword and Shield. There's a little girl who asks you to give a letter to a friend. You give the friend. If you return to where she was, there's a Reaper cloth. Like, it's quite interesting. Scarlet and Violet, magazine titled "The Musicians Register in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet" when Rhyme was in her team. So dear puppy Pokemon passed away, and she poured her grief into a song. When she sang it, Pikachu's song brought back to her as a ghost Pokemon. That's not actually human, but that's what it says here. But yeah, there's a lot of mysteries in Pokemon. Like, there are Pokemon that are classified as human, like Yamas, Drifloon Kidnap, Spiritomb. But that's in the Pokedex, so we can kind of confirm that maybe Pokemon. Humans that somehow became Pokemon for whatever reason. But these other ones, there's nothing. There's only theories, speculation, nothing to confirm who they are and who they weren't. Happy Halloween, everyone. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like me to Facebooks and Twitch. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.